turning our attention to the association. It is the off season, but the news never stops. And here to break it all down is this man, the radio voice of the Charlotte Hornets, a CSL favorite, Sam Farber. How are you, man?
I'm doing great, Mike. Good to be back with you. Excited for basketball season, now less than 2 months away from the preseason tip-off.
I'm excited about it, and I'm excited about we just got the schedule that came out just last week. Upon first look at that schedule, what's the thing that stands out to you?
Well, two things stand out. One, from a strategic standpoint, there's the things that you always look for. When are the long road trips? How are the back-to-back shaping up? Of course, every team's got to play a certain amount of them, but the Hornets have a little bit of a benefit in that there's a lot of home-home back-to-backs on this schedule, and also a lot of no-travel back-to-back, so that helps from that standpoint. The other thing, from a strategic standpoint, the 9-game homestand. That's huge for any team to be at your home building that long. You can build some momentum. Ultimately, you got to pay the piper and have those road games, but it's actually broken up. Charlotte has an 8-game road trip right after that, 3 before the All-Star break, 5 after, so a chance to really carry some momentum.
I was just going to say that you talk about that 9-game homestand. I mean, that could be one of the situations that really determines just ultimately how far this team goes, whether or not they're a playoff team and can take advantage of that, right?
Yeah, hopefully after 2 years with a lot of injuries, by that point, this new nucleus, this new coaching staff has really built up some momentum and some camaraderie and is able to take advantage of that point in the schedule. The other thing that stands out to me, I look at this as a basketball fan and an analyst, hopefully, but also I look at it as a parent. And I've got 2 kids that are elementary school age, and honestly, tip time is kind of close to bedtime most of the time. There are 5 day games on the schedule this year at Spectrum Center. So if you've got young kids out there like me, you want to make sure they can come out and enjoy Hornets basketball. Now's the time to select those games, like, say, Black Friday against the Knicks. It'll be a noon tip-off. It's going to be a hot ticket. You want to go to your Hornets app, Ticketmaster.com, Hornets.com, buy your seats today so that you can get to the game you want to go to. As
you just heard, he is a little bit of a salesman here. So, but so I know it's going to be hard. It's going to be like, trying to pick which your kids is the favorite. But of all the 41 home games, what's the one home game you're looking forward to the most? Can you do this for me?
It's tough. I mean, you always say the next one, opening day, is October 26th, so we want everyone to be out there for that one. But Charlotte, one of its favorite sons, Steph Curry, is coming back home with a gold medal now. You never know, I mean, how many more times you're going to get to see a legend and at the top of his game as well. So to get to see Steph Curry come here in March with the Golden State Warriors, that should be a great one. But everyone comes to town. You get to see Luka Doncic in Dallas coming on MLK Day. You've got back-to-back games, a Friday and a Saturday night against the defending champion Boston Celtics to tip off November. Lots of great opportunities out there to take in some great Hornets basketball.
Let's close my eyes. Feels like I'm listening to you on the radio right now. As far as the team goes, a lot of new faces. You got new coach and a big new rookie in Tijan Salon. A lot of people are concerned that he could be a work in progress, but we saw some great play from him during the Summer League. What's something that is going to surprise people about him when they see him up close at the Spectrum Center this year?
Well, in terms of being a work in progress, I hope he is, because if he's done at 19, but I mean, he has got so much just limitless potential. But the things that he can do right now is play with a ton of energy, and he brings just elite size. This is a guy who, even in the NBA, jumps off the page, jumps off the screen when you see him. His physicality, his motor, it was really self-evident out there in Las Vegas at Summer League. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he can contribute. He's got a great mentor now on the roster. They signed Taj Gibson for this year.
The muscle right there.
Exactly. And I mean, when you look at what Taj Gibson weighed and his height when he came in the league, it's the exact same thing Tijan Salon is right now. Taj Gibson was an all-rookie first-team selection. Hopefully, Tijan Salon has that kind of impact as well.
So Salon's the rookie that's playing on the court, but there's a rookie on the bench, and Charles Lee, first-time head coach. In getting to be around him a little bit, what is something that has impressed you about him that's like, this guy gets it. This guy's going to be a success here.
The biggest thing to me is he's a winner. He's just a flat-out winner.
Two-time NBA champion.
Two-time NBA champion. He almost never misses the playoffs as an assistant coach. And when great teams want to bring you in and then they get better once you arrive, that's not a mistake. That's not an accident. Winning just doesn't happen. It takes great people and the right circumstances, obviously, to get there as well. But he joined a Boston team that was already really good. They became the best team in the NBA. I'm not saying it's only because of the head coach coach of the Charlotte Hornets now, but certainly he had something to do with that. And he's not the only one that's making an impact now instantaneously here by joining this team. The Athletic just published their 40 under 40 list. There are 3
How about
Hornets
that?
front office or coaches on it. Charles Lee, as well as Dotun Akinwale and Jeff Peterson, who's the president of basketball operations for the team, obviously. So the league is taking notice of the talent that's accumulated here in the Queen City.
And I have it in my notes. You just missed the cut for that, right? Yeah, you just barely. You're like 41.
By age, by a little bit, and by status, by a whole lot. But I'm thrilled that some of our teammates are there.
Got to ask you. I know you guys are looking for a new PA announcer. You can get the details on our website. I know that's not your forte. You're on the radio. But for those that are looking to get into that, what kind of advice would you give them?
Well, you're filling the shoes of a legend in Big Pat, who we all absolutely adored in Charlotte in general and at Spectrum Center in particular, not just for his talent on the microphone and being the voice of Spectrum Center, but for what he meant to our community. I mean, he was just such a genuine, good person. You'd hear that voice calling you from across the hall and you just want to come and talk. And he took such a genuine interest in each and every one of us. So we are very sad to lose him, and we're going to miss him dearly. But I think the best way to honor his legacy for whoever fills that chair, because someone's going to, is to be yourself and to work as hard as you can to be the best version of yourself every day. That's something Big Pat did each and every game at Spectrum Center. Whether the team was a 50-win team or somewhere shy of that, he made every night at Spectrum Center the spectacle, the experience that being at an NBA game is supposed to be. So we're going to honor him throughout this year, throughout the rest of our times with the Charlotte Hornets, because he's a legend and he deserves it. But someone else is going to take that chair, and the details are out there now.
He was a great guy, and you're a great guy again. Thank you so much for stopping by. Looking forward to the upcoming season this year.
Cannot wait. October 6th, preseason opens, the 26th home opener against the Miami Heat. We'll see you there at the Hive.
You said it. Well, so much to get to on Charlotte Sports Live tonight.